This stream really discos my Elysium 10/10ths.
Hello, friends. Hello. How are you all doing? Yeah, the opening to this is so nice. So relaxing. What kind of detective did you go for in your first stream? I created my own spread. Yeah, sorry for being a little late on the stream today. I had to fix up some stuff. Well, technically, I shouldn't be streaming today. But I decided because, fellas, I'm not even gonna joke. Tomorrow, I am not going to be streaming. Just straight up, tomorrow I'm not going to be streaming because the weather forecast said that tomorrow it's supposed to be like 95 degrees Fahrenheit. And I'm not fucking with that. I'm not fucking with that, man. But from what I can look on the forecast, tomorrow is the only last day where it's going to be that hot. And then it's going to go down. And then it's going to go literally down to like 17, which is like what, 79 or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how to translate that correctly, but it's going from super hot to really cool, so I'm kind of looking forward to that. I'm very ready for us to be done with this summer. I really am. I am fucking over it, man.
Hi Shen.
Hello.
I hope you don't explode from the heat. Cold water damp towels / iced towels were my lifesaver on holiday in 36°C weather. Love you.
Yeah. I'm doing my best to stay as cool as possible. To chillax and relax and do all that kind of stuff. I just saw the title. I've known Kim Katsuragi for 6 hours, but if anything happens to him, I'm killing everybody in this room and then myself. What's my favorite skill in the game? I've been playing for 6 hours. I can't tell you. I don't know.
How the hell has it been 7 months but it's still summer?
But yeah, I'm really loving this game. Which voice is your... I can't say, dude. I'm sorry. I don't know. I don't remember where I left off. Ah. Right. That's where I left off. Hi, Kuno.
Can't you see I'm throwing rocks?
Oh, wait, hold on. I forgot to turn the game back up. I turned it down because the volume was very unbalanced. There we go. Weekend siblings?
The fuck are you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
That's not what? Okay.
Alright, entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
Shut up, this kid. Oh, hold on. Let me just quickly. Oh, there we go. Fucking Kuno.
Shitload pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
Kim, help me out here. What do you want to know?
If I were to want to waste my time, which I do not, I would ask them who he is, how he got there, and the usual.
You have no idea what the usual is. Just ask whatever comes to mind.
Do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck imp. Kuno uses the fuck imp for target practice.
Okay.
He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know.
I meant who he was before he died.
Kuno knows what you meant. Kuno's not a snitch. That's all. Trying to make Kuno sing into the popo phone.
Do you know how to get up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening.
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinez. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where did you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
Okay, about the dead body.
Kuno didn't smoke him if that's what you mean.
Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
Yeah.
Yeah, you tell the faggoty Kuno.
Yeah, okay. There. Do you know he's going to answer that when he did it?
Fuck are you talking about? What is this contusion shit?
He says you're stupid, Kuno. They want to make you stupid again.
I hate words too.
Words are fucking shit. Make you stupid. Kuno's got his own words now. Kuno words.
Kuno words.
Young winning son.
No. Rascal, what are you doing? Hold on, my cat's being weird. Rascal, what are you doing, buddy? What's up? Come here. Hey, dude. What's wrong, Rascal? Rascal. Hey. Let's go. Oh, let's go, Rascal. Come on. Sorry, he wants out. Give me a second. Alright, here you go, buddy. Have fun. Dude, I was taking a nap earlier because heat, right? And I woke up to a Rascal at my feet going meh, and I was like, Jesus Christ, cat, what is it now? And I sat up after he fucking woke me from my nap. And I look down at my feet, and suddenly a fucking bird starts flying through the room. So I grab Rascal, I throw him out, and fucking that bird hits the window, hits the wall, hits the fucking door, and then went directly underneath my bed. And I just sat there and I was just like, why? What bird was it? I think it was like a sparrow. I think it was just, I don't actually know many types of, let me look it up. No, wait, maybe it was a sparrow? Yeah, it was a sparrow. And, I just sat on top of my bed until that bird walked out from underneath the bed. And I had a towel ready because I was going to catch it and just let it out. And to make sure that it wasn't hurt. Bird was completely fine. I don't know why Rascal does it, but whenever he brings an animal in, it is never injured. Never. Not even a scratch. It's just a little ruffled. And I don't know, man. It's just this cat. And I just opened my window because he managed to escape again, and then the bird flew out. And in my head, I'm just like, God damn it! Just every single time. This fucking cat.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about the armor.
Oh, okay.
Kuno's fuck-gimp's got one big thing wrong with him.
It's
He's
Kuno
a fucking
time, yay
mutant.
Kuno time.
Oh, he called me the F-slur, dude. He's right, but come on.
Look at him. Fucking growth hormone shit. He's a giant. The armor's
Sayuno
too
is
big
the
for
best
any man.
Fukin character in the Fukin game.
Kuno doesn't give a shit about that freak armor. Kuno threw that shit away.
But, sorry, what do you mean you threw it away?
Kuno tried to get the helmet on. It was too big. Kuno kicked that shit in the
Womp
sea,
womp, oh look, it's
rugby
Kuno.
style. That shit means nothing to Kuno.
You You threw it in the sea.
Yeah, that shit means nothing to Kuno. Kuno doesn't give a shit about material shit. Kuno's a fucking monk. You wanna fuck on someone about that armor? Go fuck the mustached union fuck. The jolly troubadour shit at the gate.
Okay.
Yeah, cocking boot. You know that jolly union cow fucker? Came around talking about cows or some shit? Came around pretending like he cares about cows? So yeah, he's the one you want to talk to. He's fucking crazy about that armor shit. Coming here pretending like he likes cows. Trying to catch a peep at Kuno's armor. Go to the gate. Ask him yourself.
Curious, my liege. Why did Kuno feed you this information?
Let it be.
Yes, pray pardon, sire. Better to let it be. I did not mean to make you paranoid.
The way drama talks is interesting.
You're testing Kuno's patience here.
Get lost,
Keep getting called the F-slur. Jesus Christ. What the hell, man? Yeah. Can you believe this is the second time this week I got called the F-slur? First on Twitter, now here.
Kuno sounds like the I just had a calypso. It's fucking minging. Sucker or dad.
Hold on. Where is it? Where is it?
I've just started this calypso. It is fucking minging. Paradise punch lemonade. It is fucking minging. Suck your dad. It's minging. It's fucking.
Suck your dad. Who is Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno pig?
So you refer to yourself in first. So you refer to yourself in third person.
The fuck are you calling a third person? Kuno's the fucking first person?
He looks slightly confused, but proud he came up with that retort. But right as he's getting distracted, you hear a malevolent hiss from behind the fence.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
No.
Help! Pig's got Kuno! Help! Ray!
Oh.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
Just answer the question.
Help! He's digging his dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
Nah. Don't punch him. It's a bad idea.
Look.
For emphasis, a ghost is saying this. A shit-eating psychopathic ghost with an ace up his sleeve.
I know you wanted to hit me. You got that I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up look that Kuno's dad gets. The murder look. The rage look.
Hold on. No.
I know what you thought. I'm gonna fuck that Kuno up. I'm gonna shut that shit down. You know what? You should have, because now you're nothing. You're a joke to Kuno. Kuno laughs at you. King Kuno!
The whole charade was about establishing dominance over you. You backing up means he's succeeded.
I don't.
Kuno turned you into his prison, bitch! You're gonna be in this shit with Kuno!
No, you're not. We can just leave.
Bitch, you're gonna be in this shit with Kuno forever!
Weird ass child. Weird ass children. Weird ass fucking kids, dude. The ancient fountain doesn't pump water anymore. There's a tree in it. Some great tectonic forces crack the pavement like an eggshell. The damage looks like it could have been caused by an earthquake. Maybe a sea monster did this to the plaza. A sea monster. Okay. Tire tracks leading onto the roof. The slush and rain has almost washed them off. The spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Oh, hey!
Life doesn't need to be a struggle. I'll be with you in a moment, officer. Let me just finish my sandwich. Talk to angry old René first.
Oh, okay.
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
Yeah.
I'm trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop
Time for
grabbing your
hateful
ass
old
like
man
it's a
yowling.
girl.
These manly men are playing balls. This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions never.
Hey, Kim, you want to play ball?
That's the spirit. Don't even waste your breath asking about the game. They wouldn't know anyway. They're way past their prime.
Okay. I'm gonna observe them first.
See? Your munching and complaining have ruined my concentration.
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
I hope you pass out from it, you goddamn jellyfish.
Oh God.
Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You are letting down yourself and the team. Get in the damn game already.
Alright, I'm on it, coach!
Eyes on the ball, Dinky Winky.
Dinky Winky!
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter. You'll make it work.
What the heck just happened?
God, this is right. You feel the familiar tremble of excitement and adrenaline that precedes every victory. Time has frozen.
Feel the ball?
The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has a pattern on it. Probably a sponsored ball. Yours would only be covered with bumps of learning and scars of victory.
What the fuck is happening?
Already, your muscles are adjusting to the weight. The nervous system calibrating until you and the ball have merged into a single entity. The man ball is ready.
The man ball!
A chilly breeze ruffles your hair as you stand there, feet firmly planted. All sounds, smells, even the wind, everything fades until the only thing left is the union of man and ball.
There's time for a last glance inward. Who am I?
An embodiment of pure motion. A fine-tuned locomotor running at maximum efficiency. Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
Then an inertia can be contained no more than a bullet, leaving a gun. Let go be the bullet. Well, there it goes.
Bordel de merde! What the hell is your problem?
Yeah.
Ball.
Good job, man. Problem? I don't understand.
Vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5 bull.
I thought it was shot put.
Well, it damn well isn't. It's pétanque. You ruined a pétanque game. We want our bull back.
Take it easy, René. This is just a misunderstanding, isn't it, officer? No harm done.
Of course there's harm done, you orange slug. You are as a goddamn bull!
I hope you have a lot of fun with today's stream, Shen. Always pleased to be subbed.
I don't have a bull, but will this do?
Will this... No, it will goddamn not!
Thank you, officer. This is really something. Honestly, I think it's better than our old bull, even.
Mon Dieu. Alright, fine. What do you want, officer?
Just talk. It'll smooth things over. Old people like attention.
Do you know anything about the man hanged in the backyard of whirling in rags?
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
So again, you don't know anything.
If I knew, I would not be afraid to tell you. I simply don't. I'm an old man, not a coward.
Oh.
The daily business of the riffraff no longer concerns me.
Alright, Voxer is still on. I need to turn him off. Voxer is not going to be redeemable during this playthrough, sorry. There's too much talking, and I'm not in the mood to listen to people yap with Voxer.
"'Tis true, sire. He knows nothing. This is a man with a lot of past, but little present, and almost no future."
That's rude, Inland Empire.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
Was there an earthquake here?
No. It was left by heavy artillery fire.
Ah. But
Why
why?
what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communists hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Wait, who are the communists again?
Zombies, communists, socialists, anarchists, call them what you like. They just chose the name to feel special. Senseless sentimentality.
Holy shit, Denmo. What the fuck? I'm so sorry for laughing. Oh god, that's horrible. I'm sorry. Oh my. Oh god. Oh, like kid, my dad's okay. Okay, sweet.
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked. Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda.
What?
And mad anarchist women
Huh?
strapped to shrapnel bombs.
Huh?
We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Suicide sex cult propaganda?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first. Yes, the military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during Operation Deathblow in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta. This here is Blood Ground, where Coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
That explains all the war damage.
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too. The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the Coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of course they still hold influence.
You don't even begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding the... What do you think? I'm sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Frisel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio. This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along. This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with. The suzerain is the king! Has everyone forgotten already? They've forgotten already. It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
-1 because I threw the bull into the sea.
It's a Belle McGrave, 4.46 caliber, breech loading, Revachol made. Good weapon, accurate and reliable. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her? I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away. As for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Thank you for your time. Can I talk to you now?
I have really outdone myself. This is divine.
Yes, that's what you need, Gaston. More padding on that fat arse of yours. I hope your heart gives out.
Honey, it's a little pleasures. Life doesn't need to be a struggle. Hello, officer. How might I be of assistance on this fine day?
Tell me, what do you know about the dead man?
Let me think. I heard someone was hanged and left on a tree for a week. But that's all I know, really.
You must have heard something.
No, officers, I'm sorry. And I really would like to assist. You are both good guys. I can see that.
Then help them, you wimp. You have plenty of shoulder with the gauche caviar in the Union. Someone must know something.
I wish I could, but I just don't know anything. I always keep my nose clean and don't gossip. Everyone knows and respects that.
Odd. He doesn't seem to be lying, but there's something off here.
I'm not even anyone.
Of course he's holding back. His mouth is so full of Union prick he can't even speak properly.
Can I at least finish my fucking sentence before you piss on it? Is that okay, René? I'm not anyone important in the Union. I just know Evrard.
Can you help me get inside the harbor?
No, I'm sorry, officer. I don't even have a key card. Evrard usually sends someone to get me when he wants to talk.
And who's this Evrard?
Evrard Claire. Everyone in Martinez knows the Claire brothers. I taught these boys human studies and history in the gymnasium.
What do you know about history? You never witnessed history. Only heard about it years later, when it had already moved on. You don't know history.
The old soldier mumbles something under his breath and turns to face the sea. The blind leading the blind doesn't even begin to describe it, is what he said.
Let's try not to get caught in a crossfire.
Okay.
Lest we leave riddled with bullet holes. This animosity is ancient.
No, thank you. For being consummate professionals. You'll have this case wrapped up in no time.
I'm not gonna take his sandwich away from him. Enormous bull worthy of a real man. This coin-operated viewer has been banged up inoperable. To Roundabout North and Cape Side Apps Martinez Pier. The ad reads, broken window, Tibbs has windows. If you had a bag in your hand, perhaps you could collect them. Ah, damn it, I don't have bag. Can I not talk to you? Oh, okay. Ooh, thanks for the bag. I have a bag! Hell yeah! Ooh, what's that? Money! Set of bullet holes lines up the wall. Ooh. Okay, this person is able to talk to me. Ooh.
This coin-operated viewer is facing southwest. Its coin slot is full of fossilized bubblegum, rendering the machine permanently inaccessible.
Vandalism. Shake your
Probably
head.
some kids.
The metal feels cold and wet under your palm. It looks unhygienic. A thick layer of graffito covers the lenses. You spell out the word Onut written on the other side, with N and C scribbled backwards.
Ah, Kuno.
Under the graffito, a sea of blues and greys appear. Behind the water lies a coast studded with concrete and reeds. On it, a church on stilts, lanky weather-worn wooden planks, an X-shaped cross topping its tower. The church looks old and weather-worn. There are no lights in the windows. Around the large wooden building, you see chunks of sea ice gathered on the beach, and a small tent set up on the ice.
We also have this one.
This coin-operated viewer is facing south. The instruction manual says to insert 25 centimes and pull the handle while looking inside. Then use the focus knob to zoom in if necessary.
I'm gonna do
Your
it.
money disappears into the coin slot. A clunk, the ring of metal. The curtains on the display open. You lean in to catch the view. It's blurry, different blues and greens. In the middle of the shimmer stands a drab grey shape, like a ghost. The lenses shift. The ghost sharpens into an islet in the bay. In the ruins, a man-made structure is visible, a half-sunken sea fort, its concrete almost reconquered by nature.
Ooh.
It looks as if it was abandoned quite some time ago. Nothing but a rotten tooth remains of the anti-aircraft tower. A lonely birch tree grows out of it.
I just got here. Did you end up shooting Joyce?
No.
Its leaves ripped from it by the winter wind.
Also, be careful with doing stuff like that. What if I hadn't gotten there yet? Just don't do this. Just don't do that.
The little brave birch tree seems to wave back in the wind.
Really? I don't have the eyesight to make it out.
Yeah, but Kai, it's still not good. It's okay. Is there anything else we can do over here? A lonely cormorant surveys the sea, indifferent to your approach. The belly of his boat shines like it was recently painted. Okay, wait, what is this? Oh, it's the wall.
This is a wall on the side of an apartment building.
Why am I looking at this wall?
You have no clue. It's just a wall. So many walls all over Martinez. Weather-worn, cracked. They're paint peeled.
Okay. Well, well, well. If it isn't this kid.
Are you trying to sneak up on me? Come to slit my throat in my sleep? Pigs come to take me out. Trying to snuff me out.
I would even say
Then
that.
why are you sneaking up on me like that? It's not a good idea to scare me, pig. Not a good idea at all.
Okay, good that I don't care. A garden hose. This won't be of use until the snow melts. Wait, what the fuck is this? Rue de Saint-Gosselin, roundabout north. Capside apartment.
Hey, up here, piggo.
Great. There's a girl up there. Did she spill the paint?
The streets will flow red once more. A great torrent rushing down Rue de Esperance. You wait and see.
Okay.
The streets will not flow red with anything. Who are you?
I'm Cindy the fucking Skull. What else do you want to know? Date of birth, blood type, the last time I was tested for Hep C.
Let's answer some questions, okay?
Ask away, pigman, but I don't promise to answer.
Do you know anything about the recent murder?
I ain't no snitch, pigstein. Go forth and forage in someone else's shit. No shortage of squealers in these parts.
Okay.
Actually, there is a shortage of people who talk to us in a normal, calm, informative manner.
We weren't put on this earth to make your life pleasant, fucko.
What are you doing on through the wall?
Can't you tell? I'm painting a beautiful mural, an aereo graffitio visible from low
Listen
orbit.
here, Cindy. You can call me pig and insult me all you like, but you ain't gonna be mean to my best friend, Kim. Then we're gonna have problems.
I haven't really started it yet. I'm waiting for the right words.
We don't know what to write.
Have you ever tried your hand at graffitio? When faced with a blank wall, most people write unimaginative stuff, like pigs go home and Mona was here. We rarely see pigs round here, though. Just union cards. And my name's not Mona, so...
She wants it to be something true and total.
Are you still committed to facing the building?
This place is severely lacking in havoc.
Okay.
Not even the occasional trash can fire to break up the tedium. I thought I'd mix it up, you know, summon the forces of crime and social chaos with a wall-sized invitation.
All right, well, I have an opinion on this. Want to hear it?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's, I love public art. Don't mind us. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah, Adam, thanks for the 420.
I'm curious, as a European, how do you feel about the setting in Disco Elysium? I've been told by some friends that there are things in the vibe and tone that I wouldn't really pick up on as an American.
I mean, it's... Personally, I don't think I've played enough to give a full opinion. But as weird as it sounds, a lot of what I see here and depicted is stuff that I have experienced all over, like being in Germany.
Thanks. I'm sure the inspiration will come to me now that I have an official RCM stamp of approval.
Berlin, for example. When I was in Berlin, Berlin is a very... How do I explain it? There are a lot of remnants of World War II that are in Berlin, and you can see them actively and openly. And it's also quite old and decrepit and dirty in a way that this game kind of depicts it, too. And even though this is... I don't think this is probably... This has absolutely nothing to do with Germany, I'm pretty sure. It feels very familiar. I feel like this is a very, very European-inspired. I compare this game more to Eastern European countries like Hungary than Germany. Well, I mean, that's what I mean. It's... the only reference I have is being in Germany. I've not been in any other country in Europe, except for Italy. So all I can go by is what I've seen. I've never been to Estonia.
You've lessened her desire to deface the building.
What are you looking at?
The lieutenant furrows his brow at another one of your eccentricisms. Hatred, disgust. It's difficult to tell which of the two is more present in her girlish features. The woman on the boat does not notice her staring.
That is on her. Someone's got to keep an eye on her.
Okay.
Probably the Wild Pines rep. We should talk to her. She's a professional negotiator, though. I have the feeling she will be very cooperative while telling us nothing. You should take the lead. Ask her unexpected questions, you know? Do your thing. Don't be afraid to get a bit wacky. Throwing her off is our best bet.
Kim telling me to go wacky?
Good idea, piggies. Run along now. Fuck her shit up good. Impound that boat while you're at it. I'd like to watch her swim back to us on. Watch your back, Ungulate. You've got eyes on you.
Did I already open this? No, that's closed. I don't know what undulate means. I keep getting magnesium! Docking reserved for residents of Rue de Saint. Hey Kim, do you want to dock?
A striking woman leans against the cabin top of her sailing boat, smiling as you approach. Her green raincoat glistens with droplets. A silk scarf is tied around her throat.
Good afternoon, officers. I'm Joyce.
Hello, Joyce.
Joyce L. Messier. I represent the board of Wild Pines, the owners of the harbour. You gentlemen must be from the RCM. I'm glad to see you here. I was dispatched to handle a strike, not a lynching. Anything I can do to assist the RCM in this matter, I will, gladly.
That is good to hear, madame. My colleague will take the lead on this interview. I should let you know that he is recovering from an unusual medical episode. Very unusual. But I can assure you of his ultimate competency.
How interesting. I wish you a swift recovery.
Thanks.
In the meanwhile, you have my full cooperation, and the full cooperation of the Wild Pines group.
It's hard to get a read on her precise disposition, but she appears helpful.
Get wild? You so rich. Can I have some money? Hey, you're on a boat.
Why, yes, I am.
Does she have a name?
The boat? No. It is called Cordelati 19 because that's the type of sloop it is.
The word "it" feels strange. Such a beautiful boat deserves a proper name.
Cool, but it really needs a name.
Okay. How about Cordelati 19? Why? Because it was manufactured in Revachol East by a company called Cordelati, and its hull is 19 paces long.
How about Dolores?
Why Dolores?
I don't know, feels pretty.
Well, it means nothing to me. I think I'll stick with the factory name. But thank you for the suggestion.
What kind of boat is it?
It's a pleasure craft. A 19-pacer. It also happens to be rated for Category 1 racing. Though these days I mainly use it for business. My sloop? I like it a lot. It's the eel's hips, baby.
The eel's hips.
I'm enjoying this part of the interview. It has so little to do with the murder we're investigating.
Kim, was that sarcasm? Was that sarcasm?
I really do, the lieutenant thinks. Is she thrown off yet? He's looking at the woman.
Oh, never mind.
Assessing her.
Not a lot of people on boats, are there?
Of course there are. We're on an archipelago. How else are you supposed to get around?
Wait, we're on an archipelago?
Yes, we are. We are on Le Caillou.
I thought we were in Revachol.
We are. And the city of Revachol is on the island of Le Caillou.
I still haven't seen anyone else sail a boat around here.
I haven't seen anyone else drive a souped-up Capri Kenema motor carriage either.
Actually, that motor carriage has been specially issued to serve as a patrol and pursuit vehicle. It's for crossing long distances in the greater Revachol industrial harbor. It's not a toy.
Neither is this. A toy, I mean. It's a machine for crossing long distances in the Bay of Revachol, between the city and the islands.
Actually...
She's having a good time arguing against the law. Too good, perhaps.
Do you have a license for this boat?
Officer, I assure you I'm a highly qualified pleasure craft operator.
The crowns of her teeth are porcelain, white as the boat's hull as she smiles. Qualified pleasure craft operator. So charming. Where's the damn license?
Can I see your license?
I just renewed its safety inspection last month, officers. It is completely seaworthy. In fact, it's taken part in not one, but 2 insulindic regattas. Even finished once.
Still need to see the license, ma'am.
Actually, you don't.
What do you mean?
The Wayfarer Act specifically denies the RCM the authority to demand anyone's operator license. It's a little-known fact among us law officials.
So we can't pull over Reddit if someone's had their papers? That's weak.
Unless it's their passport. No. Do you want to ask for the lady's passport?
You need to save face if you want her respect. Demand that passport.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to see your passport.
Of course.
The woman is silent, smiling while the waves lap against the hull. In your hand, under the plastic, a light blue passport saying, Republic of Vespa. The coat of arms has a lion and an ostrich. Seagent. The woman, born in the year 3 in the commune of Revachol, smiles at you. Face adorned with frown lines and crow's feet. The photo is recent. The name reads, Joyce Messier.
You're from Vesper.
My husband is. I have dual citizenship. A Vespertine is handier when traveling.
Your name is Joyce?
Yes. But please don't call me that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Joyce is much more efficient.
Yeah.
She doesn't like it. Probably a bad memory. Mean girls at school or some ancient lover. She nods and returns the plastic bag to...
Good.
You see, Bridge, can I have some money?
Is what you want to say, but it isn't that easy, is it?
Why?
Look
Why
at
not?
that lady. Take a gander. Squint your eyes, bub. A well-kempt, yet tastefully short bob of dark hair. Despite the first hints of grey, She's elected to keep it au natural, shaped into a permanent wave, late 40s style.
I like that Inland Empire was just like, no, buddy, you don't.
Positively statuesque, while dull orange pearls hang from her earlobes, red from the cold. Her light green eyes scan you, full of knowledge and worry. Wealth and all its possibilities.
Yeah, so?
Now look at you. You misery-clad simian. Barely able to tie your own laces. Your armpits are lakes. A scythe of booze precedes you. Your hair sticks to your forehead.
Come on,
and your
man.
underwear feels uncomfortable.
Dude.
You're poor. Poor as balls. You can't ask this person for money. You're too...
I'm a goddamn working man. I'm not ashamed to shake this lead for some
You
dough.
think your little communism protects you from this feeling? No. The more demeaning it is to grovel at her feet. Oh God, the lieutenant is here too. Do not dishonor the force.
As I was saying, if there's any way I may be of assistance, please don't hesitate to ask.
Ooh, I don't want to do it.
Quite a few things, I'm afraid. The information I'm to share with you includes sensitive trade secrets. For the sake of my employer, I have to ask for your names and badge numbers.
Of course, ma'am. We should have introduced ourselves. I am Lieutenant Kitsuragi from Precinct 57, and this is my colleague from Precinct 41. I'm afraid he doesn't have his badge at the moment. I hope mine will suffice.
How curious. Why is that, Detective?
Awkwardness washes over the conversation. The woman doesn't like this turn of events.
Remember when my partner told you I'd recently suffered from an unusual medical episode? My lost badge is related to it.
I see. So, are you saying you lost your badge during the course of this episode?
I could have eaten it for all I know. I don't remember anything. This world, this city, nothing.
Oh dear. I suppose this does explain some of the more curious turns in our conversation.
As I said, ma'am, his technique may be very unconventional, but he is an officer of the RCM.
Of course, I sympathize, but I'm afraid I simply can't share anything more until I've seen that badge.
Hang on. She's a professional negotiator. She should be open to some sort of mutually beneficial arrangement. She's a negotiator. Just float a favor at her. Insinuates.
Surely there's some other way to demonstrate our law enforcement
I will
credentials.
be frank with you. If I'm going to break protocol, I need to be able to justify it to my superiors. They're going to want to see something very tangible.
You're in, but expect her to drive a hard bargain.
17 moths, 5 more moths, then 2 bakers, dozens of moths will gather for the gathering.
The
Greater
gathering?
than 3.
Okay, like what?
Reports from inside Terminal B suggest it's a hub for the local drug trade. This is an open secret in Martinez. The Union controls the terminal, so it goes to reason.
They're profiting from this trade.
The company has tried looking into this matter before, to no avail. Perhaps someone with your authority and resources might turn over the right stones. Or you can recover your badge, though if I may be blunt with you, it sounds like that may be a lost cause.
Jesus.
Detective, a word in private before we continue.
Yes, yes, of course.
This is not going quite as I hoped it would, Detective.
How did you hope it would go?
Honestly, I was expecting you to use your unorthodox technique to keep her off balance, and not volunteer us to be her henchman.
Really? I thought it was going so
This
well.
woman is running circles around us. She might have known about your misplaced badge all along, or she's simply an adept improviser. Either way, we've played straight into her hands.
Fuck, sorry.
He doesn't let it show, but there is a limit to how much the consequences of your unprofessional behavior can cost the investigation.
I'm so sorry for putting us in a situation on
I'm
how
sure you will, Detective.
What do you propose, that we don't investigate the drug
No.
traffic?
If there is reasonable suspicion, we must investigate. Otherwise, she could claim we are siding with the Union, or that we are on their take. We'd never hear the end of it. What I propose is, we ask her, then we investigate, briefly. But do not share the outcome of this investigation with her. We tell her it's done and demand for her information on the lynching.
We could, find badge.
Oh, that would be fantastic, but do we have the time? The world is large and your badge is 8 by 6 centimeters. You could request a new one from your station, but that would literally take months.
Okay.
You're back. Good. What can I help you with?
Fuck me, dude.
It's quite straightforward. Someone is using Terminal B to smuggle raw ingredients from the Samar and Isola into Revachol with the Union's blessing. Wild Pines has suspected it for years.
Ingredients for what, ma'am?
Meth and dextroamphetamine, GBL and various synthetic psychedelics. Honestly, it might be quicker to say what you can't make from the stuff. Yes, after they clear the terminal, we lose track. The actual production is taking place at various sites in and around Jamrock Quarter, north of here.
Wild Pine seems to be well apprised of the local drug trade, ma'am. Do you mean to say the Union also produces the product? Sells drugs, I mean?
We're in logistics. It's our business to know. And no. As far as the company knows, the Union does not produce it. They transport the ingredients for a cut. Yes, but you won't get anything out of Evrat and the Dockworkers Union. Still, every chain has its weak link.
What do you mean?
The lorries. Someone needs to move the ingredients from the harbour into the city. Once they reach Jamrock, they're distributed to a network of local manufacturers, well beyond our grasp. But in transit, they are vulnerable. Perhaps you've noticed that a number of lorries are tangled in a traffic jam at the roundabout just now. Interview the drivers who are still hanging about. One of them might be waiting for a crucial shipment.
Her irises are light green, like the river Esperance in bright daylight, upstream where it's clearer.
I'll be explicit. If you find this driver, I will share company secrets with you.
What proof do you have that the Union is
How
off?
do you think they're financing this strike? There are thousands of unpaid dock workers going strong for the 4th month straight.
There was a shakedown of local businesses preceding the strike. Many were squeezed to bankruptcy to fund it.
With all due respect to these desert cacti, the contents of a few cash registers cannot provide for 2,000 men. The local businesses can scarcely provide for themselves.
So you think the strike is being funded with source ingredients for drugs?
Precisely. Smuggled out of that very gate at night, most likely, then loaded onto lorries and driven to Jamrock. You simply need to find one driver who will open up to you.
It sounds like she tried looking into it herself, though she's clearly not the type your typical lorryman would
Fuck,
find.
dude. Why didn't you come to the RCM earlier?
We did. On more than one occasion. Apparently, there's some sort of inter-precinct disagreement about whose jurisdiction this area falls under.
We know the company has launched its own probe into the Union's alleged involvement. We also know it's come up empty. It's not just the RCM. No one's been able to find any hard evidence.
Well, here's your chance, officers.
She simply nods.
Of course, Detective.
Yes?
Fuck.
What do you want to know? What's there to say? It's just stupidity.
What kind of stupidity?
The cop kind. Our precincts can't decide if Martinez is part of Jamrock or the industrial harbor. Yours or mine, as if we somehow own parts of the city. Typical street gang mentality. So we've let the Union make a mockery of law enforcement here. And now it's come to its natural conclusion.
It's the start of who runs
Well,
marketing.
sort of. It's less a matter of who gets to police Martinez than who has to. It's an orphan district, in other words. I think the dispatch desk just told both our stations about the hanging. There was quite the brouhaha at the 57th, I can tell you that. Time to settle it, they said. Cop off. But I assure you, I am not their finest or toughest, with 102 cases solved. What I am is least interested in a pissing competition.
So, he volunteered to represent the 57th, but not out of competitiveness. On the contrary.
Wonder what this is about me that I was sent by my station. I'm gonna leave why I was sent unspecified. I was sent to teach you a lesson in style.
Okay. Style me.
You need to loosen up a bit. You need more
No,
looseness.
I don't. I used to. Plain clothes did the trick. For both of us, it seems. Now, was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
Hold on. I probably have an unbelievable kill
I
count.
bet you do.
What? Do you agree?
The 41st is known to kill people. Often.
Oh no.
He neither approves nor disapproves. Yet there is something more there. Something you can't put your finger on.
Uh-oh. I'll only use lethal force with the utmost care and precision.
If you could only find your gun.
Okay.
Was there anything else you wanted to ask about the competition? If not, we should move.
What's so special about Martinez?
Martinez? Nothing. It's just a puddle at the end of some drain pipe. No one cares about this place. They care about sports. Most of our colleagues don't even know how to get here. North of the interchange doesn't exist. Yes, it's a wholly pointless matter. Forget I ever mentioned it.
He's actually glad it's addressed now.
Fuck! Damn it! The room in the whirling is much bigger than this loop. This is worth more than you'll ever earn in your life. God damn. Ooh. Looks like there was more construction here once a decade ago.
A sturdy metal door guards the southwest entrance to the apartment building. It's locked. The door rattles against your knuckles, but there's no response. The door rattles again, but this time you hear an elderly woman's voice calling out from inside.
Stop banging on the door. I'm not letting any more strangers inside.
This is the police. Open the door.
The police? Everyone knows the police don't come round here.
But I'm not joking.
No, I already told you. I won't be responsible for any more strangers getting into the building. Go check the backyard door. Maybe someone there will.
Backyard door? There must be another entrance to the east.
Kim, tell her we're real policemen.
Madame, I assure you, we are real police officers.
There is no reply. Just faint, sweeping sounds inside.
Okay. Alright. I also need to grab the plastic bottles that I saw earlier, now that we have a bag! I don't know where they were. Oh, I can't grab them anymore. Alright, guess we're going back here. Wait, where was it? No, that's the wrong area. Whoops. Wait, I need to equip it? Wait. Oh. Yo, we're walking around with the cool bag. Let's go. More. Give me that. I can't. It won't let me. Help! I can't grab it! There we go. Whoa! What just happened over there? Give me that. Another one. Nice.
Get that bag, Queen. It is made of plastic, designed for fond people happy.
Orange bum hat.
Me getting ether currents.
Oh, we look terrible. Oh, there's splattering of bullet holes in this wall. Chairs and tables eaten by rain and rot. Just a closed door, but you look at it suspiciously. My fucking coat! Whoa, hello.
You see a young man on a balcony nursing a cigarette. His eyes have been following you for a while.
Hello.
Not looking for any trouble, officer.
I love RPGs because they let me play as male fashion advice.
No trouble from me. I just want to know what's going on
I
here.
don't want to be seen talking to the gendarmerie if that's okay. I just want to finish my cigarette.
Don't let him go. This could be your witness. The balcony has a great view of the whole thing.
Really?
Is
Talk to
it
you.
really that important?
Like a nervous cat, he keeps stealing looks at the neighboring windows.
All right, but make it quick. Once I finish this cigarette, I have to run.
It looks like you've got a good view of the Whirling's backyard. Can you tell me anything about the hanging?
I'd even go so far as to say that the view is a little too good, my dear gendarme. Do you have an estimate of when the body will be taken away?
We will remove the body as soon as possible. Now tell us, where were you last Sunday?
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you?
I'm pretty sure I didn't.
No, not you. Some more muscular type.
And when did you speak to this more muscular gentleman?
Last week? I don't know. Look.
He's an actor declaiming a soliloquy. See how you hang on his every word?
You didn't answer the question. What were you doing last Sunday?
I had a friend over.
What kind of friend?
It was my Sunday friend.
Do you also have a Monday friend?
A Sunday friend. How intriguing. Makes sense. Friends are nice on Sunday. You don't have to work. You can just spend time with pals, watching rugby and drinking beer.
That's your friend's real name. Did he see something?
He doesn't reply, gesturing no with his cigarette. In the neighboring windows, you can see faint reflections of his silhouette, all from different angles.
Can you tell me your name?
My name? My name is Martin Martinez.
Wait.
Martin Martinez? Good local name. Let's go with that.
I mean...
I'd even go...
We will...
Oh. You already asked me that, didn't you? No, not you two. Some more
And when?
Okay.
Last week?
He's an actor.
You didn't answer the question.
It was my...
Hey,
Okay,
makes
alrighty.
sense. He
Alright.
doesn't reply.
No. We won't. Now, if you'll excuse me, I really need to get going.
This isn't the place or time for questions. Who knows who might be watching from the distance, hidden behind the curtains?
Hey, listen. I'm just trying to make things okay again. Can we meet again somewhere else?
For a moment, the man on the balcony seems almost vulnerable. Something moves in the depths of his feline eyes. Compassion and a hint of understanding.
I am sorry, but I really don't have the information you're looking for.
But, hold on. What's that? For a split second, his hand lingers, as though gesturing towards a stone placed right next to the front door. It's a sign.
Good luck with the investigation.
Ooh. Okay.
He's gone.
We should run.
No point in running. Tenements like these often have multiple exits. If he doesn't want to talk to us, then he'll know how to hide himself. He could be a witness. Him or his Sunday friend. Either way, we need to look into that muscular type who's asking about our case. He did leave us a sign. Did you see that? He wanted to draw our attention to that stone right over there.
Penis!
If we find a way inside the building, we can ask around for his apartment.
A stone, like any other, lying in a whirl of sleet and mud. Maybe there's something under it. There's a key beneath it, rusty from the dirt.
This must be for the front door. Pity it doesn't have the apartment number on it. This building has many apartments, and the man can be in any of them.
Are we gonna find the right one?
We'll just have to go in and see.
Well, penis mentioned. Penis time! Eviction notices and missing pets are plastered on top of each other. Oh, what? Yo! Glasses? Wait, shit. These flip-up sunglasses are fashionable in the old, but have since lost their popularity. Okay, so... How do you think I look, Kim? Someone has drawn a 5-pointed star on the wall.
That isn't just a 5-pointed star. It's an inverted white pentagram cradled in a wreath of antlers. The iconography of communism, in other words.
Look out, Kim. There are communists around
I'll
here.
keep my armistice handy, detective.
The star and antlers was developed in the 6th decade of the last century and quickly adopted by Mazov and the communards during the revolution. Even today, half a century after, the star and antlers retains the ability to evoke hope, disappointment, and fear in equal measure.
Why is the star
To
upside down?
symbolize the toppling of the old order. Also, some social democrats were already using it.
What's the deal with the antlers?
The wreath of antlers represents a natural crown. It was about building a society that could exist in accord with the natural world, and at the same time above it. Because white is the color of peace. Nothing at all yet. Right now, it's just meaningless shapes on a wall. This door has been closed with a padlock. A chalk-drawn number on the board says, number 11. It's a solid lump of metal, but the shackle is deeply corroded. A solid pair of chain cutters would make short work of it. Better whip out those cutters. You won't get very far otherwise. No reply. What are you doing? You need to get your tools out, man.
I fought because it said, I thought, that's so rude.
This door has been closed with a padlock. What are you doing? You're trying to cut the...
I believe it's the shackle you mean to cut, detective.
He's just trying to help. Don't take it bad. Relax.
These chain cutters are broken.
Perhaps
Kim.
you should give it another go.
The shackle
There we
snaps like a twig, and the lock falls to the floor with a little thud. It should be possible to enter now.
After you, detective.
We just broke into an apartment. A flamboyant poster of a White Star real lithography.
A plaster cast bust depicts a middle-aged man with impressive sideburns. The name on the plinth reads Kraz Mazov.
Who's Kraz Mazov?
He's known as the father of scientific communism, also known as Mazovianism. His theories about economic history greatly influenced, some would even say sparked, the anti-centennial revolution. The White Star, the photos on the wall. I think we have broken into the apartment of a young communard. How fitting.
Photo-revolutionary posting with guns, books of critical theory on the monstrosities of capital and such. And what else? A bullet. And a lounge jacket. I just heard... I thought I just heard other... Oh, okay. Other footsteps. That was scary. Woo, money!
You hear someone walking around inside, rearranging the furniture. The number on the panel says 10. The walking stops abruptly, but no one comes to the door. You can feel tension on the other side. A poor communard, from the looks of it. The room is barely bigger than a closet.
Wait. That's not what that says.
Do I have to open the door? Do you have a warrant? I'm not obligated to open the door if you don't have a warrant.
Let's go. We don't have a reason to get inside that apartment.
You're right. This door is locked. That one has the Boogie Street. Oh, hello, ma'am.
Give me a moment.
Okay.
The cold never does any good for my bronchitis.
Are you alright? Should I call the doctor?
I'm fine. Fine. Don't you worry about me.
I really like the portraits in this
You're
game so
still
much.
worried. It's very worrying.
Now, what do you want from me, policeman?
She's the cleaning lady. She knows the floor plan and the residence.
Who are you?
I'm no one. Just an old woman who cleans these hallways. If you can call it living. I have a little room upstairs right next to the coal room.
That's not good.
It's barely bigger than a closet. But I don't complain, no. I have my bed and my aching bones to keep me company. And that's all I need from this world.
I'm looking for Martin Martini.
Oh, you'll find plenty of Martins here. Don't you worry.
What do you mean? I wasn't joking.
Pea-brain. Someone played a trick on you. Martin Martinez is a name for anyone who comes from Martinez.
Whoops.
Like Jim Jamrock or Raoul Ravachol.
Yeah, okay.
Oops. You really didn't get the joke there.
Fuck!
I thought it was obvious. Anyway, officer, we don't have the witness's name.
How about a young man in his mid-20s, dark hair, skinny build, a smoker on a balcony, know where he lives?
Yes, yes. I know who you mean. The scrawny boy who's always smoking like the devil, right?
Somewhere in the building, a child starts crying. You hear a radio tuned to a talk show and someone taking a shower.
Interesting.
What's he in trouble for?
No trouble. Just wanted to talk to him. Do you know where he lives?
Talk?
Oh.
He lives upstairs in room 28. Go to the balcony. It's one of those doors there. He's usually home in the evening.
Thank you. We should go check out his apartment on the balcony. See if he's home.
Yeah. The gritty says, a firing squad for the rich. A note reads, foreclosed by Martinus. Ooh. Oh, jeez. Oh. Money? Ooh. We're full! Wahoo! I'm gonna save the game real quick. Yeah, no, this is a non-political game. Politics that don't exist here. Oh, hey there.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves. But here you are.
Yeah, that's right. We've evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint bucket. It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
Oh, thank you, Kim.
What did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
That's some clever cultural commentary.
Ain't seen nothing yet, Piggy Boo.
Catch you later. Oh. Oh. Oh, she's right next to it. Huh. Enough cold last for several winters. Ooh, money! Jeans. But are they better than my piss jeans? Gets rid of my reaction speed. I don't know what the... I need to look. What is savior fare again? Okay, yeah, alright. I still have somewhere to put my points. I really don't know if I like electrochemistry, you bitch ass. Could put some towards endurance. I think I'm gonna put some towards endurance. Yeah. Or maybe inland? Either inland or endurance. Okay, let's go with inland. Alright, yeah, that's fine. Let's go with inland, yes. And yeah, as someone said, let's just try out the pants. The pants. We look like a fucking loser. We look like we drink, what is it? Pumpkin spice latte in the autumn times. Look like, no, I mean, we are a loser, but now we're even more a loser. Above, tarps flap in the wind, forgotten hammers, and nails rust. The door is locked. You can't get in. Okay. There's nothing else here for us. Back in we go. Okay, yeah, no, this person is,
You hear someone.
Okay, I'm not in the mood to deal with this person. This way. Apartment 12, a loud rumbling snore comes from within. Morale and alcohol. Moss crawls on those bathroom tiles. Actual moss. Covered in slime. Oh. Maroon glow of light pollution rises from the east. You hear distant traffic night and is falling on the city. The breaker box is full of cigarettes, butts, and electrical wires. The curtain shows just a little someone is watching from within. Ooh. Ooh, what is this? More money. Someone's growing rosemary, thyme, and cactus. Something else over there? No. This store is apartment 30. Boys from men singing along to some buoyant dance track. Apartment 29. Complete silence over lives here isn't home.
This door is made of metal and appears to be reinforced. Someone here really values their security. Number 28. This is where the cleaning lady said the smoker on the balcony lives.
Let's see if anyone's home. Knock on the door.
No one answers.
Looks like the young man we are looking for isn't home. I think our best chance to catch him is in the evening.
Looks at the time.
We should return tomorrow after we have finished with our day's work. How about 9 p.m.? Sound good?
What do you
The
mean?
smoker on the balcony. This is why we're here, right? He might know something about the murder. So tomorrow 9 p.m.?
Suddenly, he's a little worried about your memory.
Tomorrow,
9 p.m., right here. Apartment number 28. Good, let's go.
Damn. Turns out it's quite tricky finding someone in a big apartment building. Don't worry. You'll get him. Remember, tomorrow. He's probably gone for today.
Oh, okay. For today he's gone. Alright, tomorrow. Sorry, I'm an idiot. Ooh, money. Alright, I don't know exactly what we're doing now. True. Oh, we have so much to do. Kim can answer any lingering questions you may have about the case in the RCM. Join him on the Whirling in Rags balcony after 10 p.m.
The spread pattern of these bullet holes makes your chest ache. Your breath grows heavier. You peer into the faded marks in the stone. They peer back like an endless row of tiny black holes. Sweat starts trickling down your brow.
This is bad mojo, man! Fucking horrible mojo! The end draws near!
Your chest feels tight.
What?
Looking at them. It's closing in, caving in.
What the hell?
Tighter.
You okay there?
Yeah, I started feeling really bad for a second.
Might be the after effects of your past escapades. What
What's
are
it-
you looking at?
What's with all these bullet holes? I've seen a lot of them around.
Remnants from the revolution. These are over half a century old.
Is there something we should do about
No,
these?
we are not constructors and renovators. And these bullet holes do not warrant an investigation. Not much. I don't have a fresh perspective on it. Should we go?
I took damage from that. What the hell? Wait. What am I holding in my hand? Keys. Oh no, it's pliers. Hello everybody, it's my pliers. No. No, that was too much.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can revisit the bench if you ever need to pass the time when Lieutenant Kitsuragi is gone.
What do you mean? When he is gone? I don't want him to be gone. Why do I have something floating above my head? Police probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze.
A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy Grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see a lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, insignia. The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. A large metal pendant hangs from the rear view mirror. The pendant features a sun crowned with wavy rays. The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy.
You think this life belongs to a tough guy?
Yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine.
Great. Yeah, I think I bugged the game. I don't know what this is. Coins.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
Who is this?
A silver plaque on the statue's pedestal reads, "I am Philip III, the Squanderer, the greatest of the Philippian kings of Revachol, son of Philip II, the opulent, father of Philip IV, the insane." Not a good track record of mental health in that family.
Thank you for
As
listening.
you look up, you notice something about the statue. There are some odd indentations on the king's chest piece. Even by the standards of the Philippian kings, old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy. Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola. Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices.
How am I liking the game? How am I finding the game so far? Really, really great. I'm just suffering the problem that I think the game is smarter than I am. There's like so many words that I have no idea what they mean. I need dictionaries to play this game. This game is smarter than most people, to be honest. To be fair, the devs did a good job to the point I think the game is now smarter than them too.
He called it the Sol Auron. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
The man certainly knew how to live.
Wait, really? That's no way that's true.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The fabled cocaine addiction? The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
So he was addicted to nose candy. A bloated druggie.
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later. Right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Elysium Bay.
You know, I think it's really funny that it's like you haven't heard about his fabled cocaine addiction, and then it says like, oh, and then it's like, okay, but what is nose candy?
His Majesty's courtiers said it helped him connect with the higher realms.
Aha. Okay.
Beneath the cold waters of the Elysium Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum.
Okay.
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinaise was leveled. Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city.
Yeah. Yeah.
The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
No, that's actually brilliant. Funny and nihilistic.
People in Martinaise tend to disagree, as do many prominent art critics and thought leaders with more nuanced social awareness than the young ironists. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Yeah.
Something with great kinetic energy seems to have impacted the cuirass, around where the heart is. A bullet? Someone shot him in the heart. Interesting.
Okay, I can't see it, but I take your word for it.
What do you think?
Well, Martinez is riddled with bullet holes. This place saw a lot of action during the revolution. But the statue is recently renovated, so maybe a joke? Target practice or a political statement?
Political. It's a king and he's shot.
Why not? What this shows us is guns aren't too uncommon here, and people still shoot them, sometimes at kings.
The king stands high above you, surveying the bay, mute and indifferent to your sightings.
Fair, fair. Okay, since I auto-saved, I should load... Oh no, it's in the... It's in the... Guys, we're fucked. Oh! Oh! Okay. Ooh. Don't like that one.
You lost your halo due to sin.
No, it's back, see? Hello!
The small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and
Jesus
there is
Christ.
a warm smile on her face.
Jesus Christ, these fucking portraits are insane.
It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes, and food money. Maybe she's your...
Grandma?
Nothing. Her smile just keeps widening. Her hair is grey like lead.
I'd like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your words fail to reach her.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better to leave her alone.
Why?
Why? I just told you why.
Okay, if you say so. God, the ambience here is insane, dude. Can we do
The
anything
lorry's
else?
stuck.
Okay. Can we do anything with you, racist bitch?
Looking for something, Aunt?
Nope. Okay.
The tear machine stands. Your bottles clunk into the machine. The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
No. You need tear to use the tear machine.
Okay, bye. I got 50 cents, baby. We're getting closer to the 100.
Scab? Good one, officer. Don't worry. We here have solidarity with the RCM. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here? To the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I'm looking for assistance with a dead body
Body
situation.
still hanging in the tree? Hey, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. I'm not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the Union can render assistance. I don't operate in that capacity. I'm not a granter of passage. The passage grants itself.
Ryder, what the fuck?
Aye. Walk right past Measurehead and go in. Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Semini supremacist there. Walk right past him.
No.
Then press the button to unlock the door.
Uh-huh.
Then go past him again. And you enter the arbor through the office. Está.
For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's going to be
Don't
easy.
worry, I'm sure it's not completely impossible. For example, you could best measure head in a physical confrontation.
Nope.
Or you could convert to a Semini supremacist worldview. Or, maybe it actually is completely impossible. Jean-Luc himself would say the philosophy has proven overly heroic for the scabs to convert to. Not enough intuition. Not yet, no. He's incredibly strong.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
That's okay. I have no idea what I'm doing either. I don't even know what day it is. Don't tell me. It's a better day that way.
You're the man in boots at the gate. Kuna says you know about Harvard.
The little boy had the good on his promise.
His promise?
To get me into trouble. To sick the pigs on me. Pardon the choice of words. Not mine.
What happened?
I was asked to look into that armor situation. Official Union probe, you know. Track it down, see who took it.
Did you?
At first I thought, why not? Maybe the pieces can feed the strike. Buy us a few more days under the sun, you know? So I went to this boy. He said he'll make me his prison bitch. He's got eyes everywhere, and the cop's in his pocket, and he's the king of Jamrock. Serves me right for doing menial footwork. I dropped that probe right then and there, and it still got me into trouble. One bad move is all it takes.
So Kuna used us to what, scary?
It's a minor nuisance. It's all good.
He thinks, not yet. Better to get this business out of the way. Sweeter then.
I learned that people don't want to talk to a drunk Union man about some armor.
What else?
Not much. Technical stuff mostly. That was the interesting part. I did some research into this armadura. Let's say I have friends at the library. I didn't get into the material science, just how it comes off.
How does it come off?
In parts. 4 in total. The helmet was the first to go. The kid says he tore it off and kicked it into the sea. I believe him. The boots were still on the guy last I saw. Too hard to remove. So, as I count, there are 2 parts missing. The gauntlets and the cuirass. This is where I left off. Too much hassle. More like a job for some militia. Oh, they're just gone. They don't exist anymore, if they ever did at all. Forget about them. I did.
Nice and balanced. Some junior officers can take care of the rest.
Smart choice. It's only that one spot you need armored too. The one the bullet hits. Good luck if you go for those boots though. You'd have an easier time wresting the spurs off a boyadero than getting them off him. No problem. If you see that kid, thank him from Call Me Mañana. Thank him for showing me the way.
He is sincerely grateful he is not tracking down pieces of armor right now.
Sure thing, my friend. I can help you out.
The coin narrowly slips by your outstretched fingers and falls to the ground.
Great, I'm a loser.
Oh, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to throw it like that. It's a thing we harbor folk do, passing around cargo and such. Was not meant as provocation or ridicule.
The boyadero stares at you with respect, then gestures towards the trickles of blood adorning your clothes.
What? That's also, again, not what it says.
Right, always glad to help out the RCM. We're on the same branch, you and I. Humans, I mean, not slithering scabs. You know, serious business. I'm sure the big boss will be glad to tell you. You'll have to ask him first.
He's a chatty guy. Wants to talk about the strike. Return once you've met the union boss and are on a better footing with the organization.
Oh man. Yeah, I don't think I want to be Hey there.
Bastards! We have a right to work! Hold up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down.
No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here.
Right to work! Right to work!
Besides, we're not that different. It helps if people see us talking, cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence. Rights of people, rights of workers, to have gainful employment, to make a salary, and feed their families. Maybe you should ask them the questions, like, why we're not allowed to make a living here.
Shame on you!
We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
So do we, Scab.
Honest men and women, with rights, to work, to be useful, not toys for corporate interests. We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those who do want work.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No, they follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were
given a job to do!
Jesus Christ!
We were promised work. We'd be in there, working, if the bastards hadn't shut the gates. Main gate's locked. Would take heavy ordnance to bust it open. Could try to get in through the secretary's office. Door's locked. The guards blocking the way to the access panel. And I don't mean the scrawny mess punk either. I mean head measurer. Or whatever he is.
This might sound like a fucking really stupid thing to ask right now. I probably should Google it. I feel a little stupid asking it. Hold on 1 second. In this instant, yeah, what is a scab? Oh, a worker who refuses to join a labor union. Okay. Ah. So basically, they're the people who see that people are unionizing and want to take the jobs for themselves. Oh, that's... Oh, great. Oh, man. That's so fucking... This is such a fucking delicate topic. Oh, God, it's crazy. Good thing this is a video game and not political by nature. You're right. No, this game isn't very political at all. I wouldn't know what that is. I don't even know what a politic is.
Huge Seminese guy standing up there on the overhead passage. Won't let anyone by. The access panel is right behind him.
Okay, how bad could one guy be? You seem capable.
Bad. Standing on a narrow bridge, he's got a strategically advantageous position. And he's trained. I don't know how the Union has a trained killer up there. But that one's no joke. And my men are tired and hungry. They're workers, not fighters.
Why don't you just talk to them?
Like civilized folk, you mean? These native fucks don't understand civilized.
It would be better for the neighborhood if you went home. At least for now. If you can't get in anyway.
No! They will give up eventually. Or get drunk. Leave the button unguarded. Then we charge.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave now. The Great Revachol Industrial Harbor. Shit, we need to get in there, but I don't think we will. In case it's right, press button behind the guards. I feel like if we go here, we will get our shits kicked in.
Your body betrays your degeneracy.
What?
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
What?
Are you admiring my morphophysiology?
Yeah, maybe a little.
It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. Be calm, Sandwich. You are not in danger because you are not a threat to me. That is precisely the negligence that has led you to succumb to Al-Ghul.
Oh.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Al-Ghul emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
You ever want to learn about critical race theory from a bodybuilder?
Yeah, totally.
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into your stomach, got drunk and drowned.
Oh, great. Thanks, man.
Yes, Al-Ghul. Al-Ghul is an ancient Ilmaran poison, a parasitic fungus that has colonized your race.
Okay.
It is a trick the desert pygmies played on you for humiliating them and stripping them of their land.
You mean alcohol?
Correct. My small skull servant. No, you don't. You need to get another drink. Occidental Haplogroup B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is waning.
Ham sandwich race. Dude, being kind won't do anything, but being provocative will get me killed.
Egg.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass fear for cooperation. How far the Occidental Haplogroup has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race. You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft. You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Khoikos. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture.
That is true! I'm obsessed with sadness!
You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There is a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative.
We still need to get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. There must be another way.
Yeah, I'm not dealing with this. Let's do the stupid thing and jump. All right, Kim, if anything happens to me, tell Wait, how do I even get up there again? I don't fully remember. Oh, over here, yes. All right. Let's go, Kim! Composure.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it.
My savior fare is really low. My savior fare is on -2. Shit, do we have better pants? Okay, my savior fare is at -1. We don't have better shoes. I'm gonna take off my shoes. Okay, okay.
The pockets of these new jeans are perfect for sticking your hand into. Makes you look cool, calm, and collected. As your hand enters the pocket, your fingers brush against something soft, yet crinkly. Hey, it's a chewing gum wrapper. It reminds you of the fruity juice of apricots. You should inspect it closer if you have time. Not familiar in a good way, you might say. There's pain in there somewhere.
Okay. I'm not gonna level. Not yet.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No one has claimed it for their own.
Let's go. Oh no.
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking? You're not a gymnast. You're a boxer. And you've climbed way too high up here.
Sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there. The cloak? I do think it's yours, yes. Well, it doesn't seem too dangerous. 2 meter stops. Whenever you're ready to do it, I'll be right behind you.
Fine.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing.
All right.
No one has claimed it for their own.
Fuck, damn it! Come on, man.
Nope, no. That's
sure. Just be careful, okay? Looks like you almost strained a muscle there.
Damn it! Reaction speed. I don't have anything else to put into Savior Fair. Damn it.
crinkled chewing gum wrapper. The worn label reads, Tutti Frutti. It smells faintly of apricots, with a barely noticeable twinge of cinnamon. Good question. There is no answer or secret phrase written on the inside of the wrapper, yet you're drawn to it. Drawn by regret. Stop before you hurt yourself with a Tutti Frutti wrapper. Throw it away, please.
But why?
You carefully fold the wrapper into a square before putting it back into your pocket, lovingly even, despite the strange feeling of regret. Crinkled chewing gum. You carefully...
Okay. Damn it, is there nothing else I can do? Just one more point in there, huh? Let's put on some other clothes for now. Wait, what was this?
This trash container is locked. There's something in there, not necessarily connected to the case, but still. Well, it is a container. Maybe you're prioritizing it.
Trash? Food waste from the cafeteria? They lock these containers to keep the derelicts from flocking in. Could be evidence, too. What do you mean, feel? We could try using a pry bar, the one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
Yeah, that's a good idea. We can go in there. We can have a nice little look-see. Oh shit! There's so many people here! Holy fuck! Well, of them has been knocked over, beautiful dark liquid is spilling out.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
Not now.
Oh, excuse me. Do you have something better to do than
No!
ask for sweet syrupy rum and lemonade? With a twist of lemon? Maybe lime. Maybe who cares? Just rum.
No! Leave me alone, electrochemistry! You bitch ass! Leave me alone!
Can I help you? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you. Prod at him and find out.
Callous? What are you, Kras Mazov? Almost all establishments in Revachol keep their trash locked. The Whirling in Rags is not special in that regard.
No one was implying you were, officer. Where were we?
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
By the way, I'm going to sing karaoke.
Absolutely out of the question.
You wait and see, cafeteria manager. Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
What thing? Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Yeah, I don't know why you're saying it like that.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even men on strike.
You glance at the clock on the wall behind the manager. Huh.
Dame da na dame yo dame na no yo.
Good question.
They're probably getting drunk or protesting something somewhere. Or laying low after the, lynching.
Whatever he may feel about you, he can't miss the opportunity to throw you a look of what he assumes is shared understanding. Go with...
Yeah. The Union guys think they're untouchable. They probably fucking killed that guy or something, and now think they can hide out till it all blows over, and it's fair weather again in Martinez.
I have a feeling we'll make their acquaintance sooner or later.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Another thing. Great. Yes?
Hey.
Psst. Who, me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Again?
Yes, you're ready to start building communism again. You've built it before. They've built it before. Hasn't really worked out yet. But neither has love. Should we just stop building love, too?
Love has worked out really well for me. I'm a love winner.
Good. We need tender men like you building gargantuan communism. Word on the street is it's going to be 10,000 times larger than any communism previously attempted by human beings.
What?
Is that right?
How come there's word on the street?
You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie, eat the rich, sodomize the landowners, impale all people who have more than 25 real in their pocket. Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
I have said so mildly left-wing things, but none of those.
Oh yes, the mask of ambivalence. Don't deny it. You're about to rip it off and reveal the monstrous seven-eyed lamb of global communism that would devour and masticate mankind.
Wait, I have 31. I need 100 real to pay back the 100 real that I fucking owe this guy.
Everyone can
It's not
see
my money, it's his
So
money.
tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
Wait, Fritz, what's this communism even about?
Failure. It's about failure.
Failure.
Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished, beaten, curb-stomped and pissed on. Until you came along. You will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
Huh?
You alone, against every living thing, against every human alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class. Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
I'm so confused.
You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed. Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly, will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
The last communist! But when everybody needed him, he vanished. The chosen communist.
Now get to work, comrade.
Roll up your sleeves and start building communism.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
Wait, hold on. Firing squads? You didn't say anything about
Too
those.
late to back out now. You can't make an omelette without breaking a few million eggs.
What the shit? Inside, you catch a glimpse of Union paraphernalia. Strike poster, some red pennants. Oh shit, kitchen! The dishes are drying, the smell of chemicals. Chemicals?
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood, occasionally sipping from his mug. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods toward the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Garanci and Quebec. It must be his name. Garanci. Garanci Quebec. Sounds representative. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. He smiles and bangs his ladle against each of his pots in turn.
Stay masculine!
Lonesome, long way home. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market, past the Boogie Street spearhead to the other side of the lake, the frozen eye at the center of the district. Then past the video rental store on the corner. There, at the end of a street lined with pine trees, a small house no larger than a matchbox. 11 Voyager Road. You no longer live there. Those times are gone. And so are those people. Why did you come here? Why are you still here? And where's the dealer? You have to get back to work. That's all you have now.
Oh. It gives me -2 visual calculus if I do this one. I have so many fucking quests, my lord.
You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads?
Out of duty, we may find something pertinent to the investigation.
Yes, I suppose it's worth seeing if we can get in. Just to be thorough. As a side investigation.
Yes, a mini side
God
investigation.
is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria manager.
The cobalt blue surface feels rough to touch.
Okay, I have a few things I can do now. What was I doing? First of all, karaoke! Please. Why can't I do karaoke? How do I do karaoke? We need a song first? Damn it. I was about to do something else and now I forgot it. I forgot all of my leads. Right! The fucking dumpster.
This trash container is locked. With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Didn't I just have a premonition that there's something in there?
There is, but you won't like it. Sweat forms on your brow.
It's gonna be
Your
trash.
hand is still on the lid. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
We're
thought.
just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Turbo noodles? Oh, whoops. Turbo noodles.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers. As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer. Guitar-marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there?
Something slimy catches your eye. A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
All right. We should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Yeah, that's true.
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
The fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
See?
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container. It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels, mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey.
But hey, what?
Nothing. It's nothing. Nothing more to see here. What's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
What?
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form. If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
It must have been cramping my style.
Well...
His eyes express a rare condolence. Then he picks it up.
Lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes. It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
Oh, God.
Only in its social sensibility.
Mm-hmm.
No, Kim, I'm sorry. I'm just...
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Not the racist mug.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. The container sounds a muffled gong.
I'm sorry, Kim. It's a very regular occurrence. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh.
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
No! What?
But it was in the trash. Why not just call it out when you see it? Or do some volunteering work. Just finish your case, detective.
Oh. Can I throw it? Can I throw it out? Why do I great. Can I sell it? Can I get rid of it?
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
No, I'm racist now. Oh, no. No. No.
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you.
Thanks, damaged ledger.
Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
I'm not inspecting.
Remember when you played Stanley Parable and said you'd never be a racist misogynist?
Misogynist?
Guess what?
Misogynist?
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Yeah, take it off.
Still wet, the toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila! The ledger now looks marginally better. An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip. The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
Interesting.
It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting stamp, mine has my station number and address. The information varies by date of issue.
How many years you've been on the force, he's thinking. It'll have that.
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Ooh.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight. They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
It's so the way that this game explains things is exactly how I can picture it in my head, and all I feel right now is uncomfort. I feel disgusting right now.
Work, strife,
Discomfort
poverty,
is the word, sorry.
The Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate, due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Huh.
What do you mean? Is that all?
It's 2 cases a week. Good, a good caseload, Lieutenant.
2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes. 2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous of me.
Oh, no, I'm sure I made plenty of mistakes.
It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Like a fan of gills, the checkered papers dry in your hand. The handwriting is extremely dense, if mostly illegible. Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. Yes, all caps. One is called the Next World Mural. Another, the Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, the Unsolvable Case.
Huh.
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout.
Interesting.
It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close, the notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more. Judging by the creases on your forehead and the lines on your cheeks, too much more. Going back years, decades even.
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene?
Why would I lie?
Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. In our defense, almost everyone in the RCM does. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves. Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one the man with the hole in his head. That was a real person. His death was real. Still, I named it that, to amuse myself.
Okay.
I pray his loved ones never find out.
Yeah.
Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
Ooh. Ooh.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Get the body down. Interview the cafeteria manager. A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you.
We did not get the body down.
Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the citizens' militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
No, actually. Any ideas?
Shit on a stick, the hanged man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good we sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now. Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural. Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
Yeah.
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Oh my god. We are not Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
I got nothing here either. Logic really isn't the best faculty to have this conversation with. But it's the one you got. So sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, we're staying out of this business for now. HDB is bad news from yesteryear. It's shit, honcho.
I mean, I do like my new name a lot.
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
I want to start with the square bullet hole murders.
It would be very interesting to read about these, wouldn't it? I mean, there seems to be a square-shaped entry wound in the victim's forehead. She's been sitting there for weeks, on her rocking chair, with a square hole in her skull, staring at the wall, her mouth agape. That's all you got. From the half hour you spent piecing it together, all you know is the entry wound was square-shaped. You never found the bullet. And then another body showed up, also with a square hole in his forehead. Who knows? Those pages are missing. What next? Don't worry. One day.
So it actually is just like getting rid of 30 minutes. I mean, at 22, it's end day, so I guess we can... It's a good idea to get to end day.
AKA Leslie and Burke. AKA the public indecency drunk and the property damage drunk is a cursed case. It has been passed from unsuspecting officer to unsuspecting officer for 10 years. On January 29, the unsolvable case made its way to you. Why you accepted it, it is unclear. Every officer, and indeed most civilians in Jamrock, know it's unsolvable. You were so drunk, you didn't remember what it was when you signed on. That, or you were high. Leslie will always take his pants off when he's drunk. Burke will always trash everything. It's just what they do. It is their nature. You cannot change the nature of a man, and you can't lock them away because public indecency and small-scale property damage are not punishable by incarceration. The only way for Leslie to stop flashing his genitals to bypassers and for Burke to stop dismantling signage and rear-view mirrors would be for them to stop drinking alcohol, which, in their 40s or 50s, it's hard to tell because of their distorted features, is a medical improbability on par with you ceasing to produce the expression. You would think that, but you're wrong. Where's the fun in exposing your genitals or breaking stuff in your own home? No, Leslie and Burke are on the corner of Main Street and Perdition because that's where the action is. Threatening, fines, dragging them to the station, locking them up in the hellholes they live in, locking them up in the station, hypnotherapy, even trying to get the local gang of Zemyaki to take them out. The Zemyaki gave them ethanol, so Burke and Leslie would expose and rampage even harder. You tried it all, and still the complaints wouldn't stop, as they hadn't stopped for 10 years. It's plain to see from the files that you, Satellite Officer JV, and Special Consultant TH, had more important cases to attend to. You uncover cross-reference to several ongoing investigations, each brought to a standstill every time you drive down Main Street. Because there they are, on the corner of Perdition. And what is Leslie doing?
Public indecency.
Good, you're learning. If the files are to be trusted, that's all there is to it. That and Burke breaking things, and the fact that they're both drunk. But then again, so are you. The case becomes considerably less comic one day, when Burke takes a swing at your ledger. He must have it confused with the property he likes to damage. But the joke's on him. You're drunk out of your mind on potent Pilsner. You slam the hardened plastic board in his face. Then you proceed to beat him unconscious with it. In the process, the ledger sustains damage. The compartment within, reserved for permeable documents, is jammed shut. You stop your assault on the now unconscious Burke to open it, but are unable to do so. The officer began to cry, reports Leslie, who, at this point, is tending to Burke. He came at us, and at us. I think he was trying to kill Burko. While trying to kill Burko, you slowly come around. The permeables compartment is open. You've smashed it open on poor Burko's kneecaps. The good news is, Burke can't walk anymore. Can't get out of his apartment, an invalid. With Burke to tend to, Leslie cuts back on the indecent exposure. Maybe he flashes his genitals to Burke. Who knows? But both drunks are off the street. The complaints stop. The unsolvable case is solved, which is also why the officer responsible narrowly escapes a disciplinary hearing. The end. Do you want to read another one?
No, I'm good.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
We should think about calling it a day, maybe. The nights are still miserably cold this time of year. We should take care of that, then. Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM shouldn't be sleeping in the street. We'll figure something out.
Though he finds this situation frustrating, he is doing his best to not make you feel any worse than you already do.
Oh. Thanks, I appreciate it, Kim. Hey, do you like sleeping in the same bed? Just curious.
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me? Game? Everything is just a game to you, isn't it? Not until you bring me the money.
Okay, I might have something in my motor carriage we can use when you're done here.
I really didn't want to resort to this. The man is thinking.
Oh, Lieutenant, we're done here. Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. The trash collection service? CS Municipal. I don't see why they would put anything in the trash, though.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track down who was sent here last and when. This will have to be one of those little threats that solves itself down the road. Thank you anyway.
Sylvie had the keys before I got here, and I can vouch for her. I can vouch for all my staff. None of us would tamper with the crime scene. Yes? Yes, have you got it? A lot. For the room and broken window, 100 real.
I don't have. I have like a third.
Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed?
I understand your predicament as the manager. However, I feel I must remind you that we are here to conduct an important investigation that also affects your business.
Forgive me for saying this, but your colleague seems more committed to drinking, and I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the interests of this establishment. Good luck trying to use it. All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here with a master key before your guest key will open the lock.
Why would you say this?
Not until you...
Okay.
I really...
Oh, Lieutenant.
God. I'm sorry, Kim. I'm so sorry.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio mic.
I have something here we could sell. Look in the back, in the suspect transport enclosure.
Wait, sell? Why?
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage.
Alright. Ready? I turn, you press start. It's next to the preheater.
He's downplaying his excitement. The lieutenant is more than happy to show off his precious carriage.
Oh my god!
The dashboard lights up with orange glow. The rounds per minute gauge jumps.
Jesus Christ!
The engine of the Caprice Canadian comes to life with a whiny growl. Like a leopard waking from its sleep, yawning and roaring at the same time. The lights unfold with a little click, casting electrical light onto the ground before the vehicle.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote once you're done. We just need to stand in front of the machine now.
As you hold your ledger's clip under the headlamp, an iridescent hologram appears. A street grid and the veins of a great river. A familiar sensation washes over you.
There she is. Revachol West.
Around the borders of the watermark are dozens, no, hundreds of micro-perforations. There are many of them, and they are divided into 3 separate rows. The first row has 18 dots. Not bad for what? You don't even know what it means yet.
No, I
the
don't.
next is the longest. It runs all the way around the border, and then some. There are so many, it's hard to count. More than 150, at least. Maybe even 200. The last row has 3 perforations. That's it. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. They shimmer in the Kanema's headlights. You catch a faint glimmer from a broken beer bottle in the distance. Sounds. 2 men engaged in a drunken argument, followed by the closing of some distant window.
Ah, Martinez at night. Let me see. Right here. Oh yes. Coal City. Le Royaume. The burnt-out quarter. Those are perforations. They represent your record as an officer of the RCM. They are your statistics, as it were. I should have guessed you'd keep a record. Officers often do. Let's take a look. The first row represents your years of service. 18 years. Okay, not bad at all. What did you do before you volunteered? No shame in working a regular job, detective. Sometimes after a long day of doing this, I even envy it. Let's move on, shall we? This next row, the one that wraps all the way around, is your number of closed cases. Closed is good. It means finished. You've got, let's see.
Let's hope it's a lot in 18 years.
Wow, more than 200.
Is that a lot?
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases a year puts you in the 90th percentile of all RCM officers.
I don't think I can never re-become this person.
Right. Those are your confirmed kills. You've got precisely 3 perforations there.
So I'm a killer.
For an RCM officer, especially Precinct 41, which is in the Jamrock quarter, it's rather tame. I mean that in a good way.
Oh.
There are certain officers who treat their kills like some kind of ghoulish game. If they do happen to solve a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were, one of the good ones. So we have that to be thankful for. Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
Everyone has their own method of coping. Some more effective or self-destructive than others.
Yeah.
Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies.
Like what?
Oh, this and that. Let's not get into it now.
Maybe I should find a hobby.
Anything's better than annihilating yourself with drugs and alcohol.
Yeah.
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab.
Yeah, I know. I know. I know. Listen, I don't have a fucking high ego. Maybe I should pour one out for the boys. That sigh was warranted.
If you want to pour out the booze you've been carrying around on duty, I'm certainly not going to stop you.
I will. I'm not going to drink it.
A dark pool of cheap wine appears at your feet. It shimmers in the lights of the Kanema. Honorably done. You have given up some of your own blood for theirs.
I don't have a drug problem, Kim. I have a drug solution.
Neither am I. Are we done here?
The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the lights.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the task description.
You know what? Fuck you. I'm going into the Savior Fair again. Now I can jump. Hopefully. But maybe tomorrow.
Wow. So someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
Kim, am I boring?
You? I wouldn't worry about that.
That doesn't answer the question.
See? You're so regular and vinyl brown. He doesn't even want to talk to you about it.
What is this? Picking on me for not being crazy enough?
No need to be defensive. The regularity, the brownness, the cut and dry have their appeal. A very standard appeal.
Okay, listen. I'm just trying to do my job. No need for extravagances.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's copo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Why not? Send out the telefax then. I'm not ashamed.
Done and done. No actual communiques will be sent, of course. That would be too dramatic.
Thanks, drama.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
I have something here we could sell.
Transport enclosure. Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back of the motor carriage looks rather uncomfortable. 4 shiny hubcaps are stacked against the seat. Their silver edges sparkle in the dark.
I confiscated this for a little while back. We can take them to the pawn shop down by the Martinez Canal.
What are those things?
They are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, the caps keep on spinning. There's no real use for them, it's just for vanity.
Oh.
A vanity he wouldn't mind.
What do you mean you confiscated
A couple of
them?
weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of traffic. Turns out he was some coalition official's son and high.
Isn't that corruption?
I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they weren't necessary for conviction. He never asked for them back.
Did you want to put these spinners on your machine?
No, that would be silly. I don't know why I kept them. It doesn't matter. I couldn't put them on this MC anyway. A cop with spinners. That would be outrageous.
Yeah, outrageously cool.
He flashes a smile, barely visible in the dark.
I'm sorry you have to sell them because of
As
me.
I said, they're useless anyway. I should have remembered to use these earlier.
I just got an achievement! That Kim trusts me!
But thank you.
Yes, there's one 100 meters south of here. I think it's called Roy's Nest or something. If I'm not mistaken, it should be open late.
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the Items tab. You can pawn these items when talking to Roy.
But I don't want to take the spinners, but I don't have the money. I don't know what to do otherwise. Fine.
The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
Thank you, Kim.
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your Copo type.
Oh, come on! Okay, what am
Guess.
I? Kind of think I'm the regular cop?
No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we?
Yeah, well...
Huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here.
Fucking, they should be sorry.
Yes, impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up.
Won't the other couple types be jealous?
What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine. Don't worry.
You're a wet noodle, aren't
They'll
you?
be super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual Copo type from sorry to anything.
Dual wield the Copo type?
Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info. Or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. That won't happen.
Yeah. So they said south of here, right? Oh. And a tuna fish not for resale. I don't exactly know where I have to go here. It's south of here, right? I'm not wrong. Oh, over here. Oh, fucking A. Yeah, the pawn shop. Let's go. Ooh. Some kind of machine and antique cash register. A bust of a woman. The plague... not the plague. The plaque simply says day. In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Most immensely rare, with a few more eccentric fashionists thrown in. Hello.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Sorry, I feel like I'm interrupting you.
Oh no, not at all. I guess I haven't had many customers lately. RCM or otherwise.
Who are your customers usually?
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake.
No, I fucking
People
bled into the
who
sorry
are
cop!
permanently bored.
Fuck you guys! I hate you! My internalized thoughts were correct!
As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from. It keeps me entertained.
Sorry. In brackets, sorry.
Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what?
I
Yes,
don't care.
We'd like to sell these hubcaps.
Roy takes the hubcaps from the lieutenant and inspects them. The spinners appear iridescent in the dancing light of his pawn shop.
Yes, These are very, very good.
Oh, God.
Did you defraud some foreign prince for them? Jump a mesk banger? No matter. I'll give you 200 real.
No one was defrauded or jumped, I assure you.
Of course. I meant no offense. 200 real for you, officer. Delightful doing business with you. Do come again.
Thank you. Here's the 100 real you need for your bill. Do not waste it.
The windfall is a small consolation.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I have a fascinating photo of a corpse here.
Oh, no. I don't like those kinds of objects. No sale.
Do you know what the tattoos mean?
Photic paths, counter-radiance network, anti-magnetism. It's darkness. That's all I know. Sell me something lighter.
Yo, Sad Doctor, thank you so much for the sub. Hope you enjoyed your stay in your emotes.
Anything else you're thinking of selling?
I need that. No, I'm keeping that. Sure, we could... it's only third... I mean, we could sell the gun. We could sell this. It's not like we're using it. I don't know where we would even... This is just an antique. Yeah, whatever.
Another time, perhaps. I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have. I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
He doesn't know anything.
Okay.
The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question. I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
What?
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another, alert.
Wait, I sold you my gun?
With Kim here too. That just sounded really, really bad.
You were adamant about getting rid of it, officer. Said you were undeserving of a service weapon of the Revachol Citizens Militia. And I don't like keeping guns around the shop for long. Off the charts photon emissions.
Oh!
The unhealthy kind.
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying to spare you.
You weren't quiet yourself, officer. You were very distraught. You said the gun was a threat to your life and that you can't trust yourself with it tonight. And that you need the money.
Oh, God! Oh, God!
When I said that I don't normally buy firearms, you put the gun barrel in your mouth and sort of sucked on it. Then I agreed to take it.
You sucked on a gun? Good. Very normal.
Very normal? No, it's not!
Very normal behavior. You must have been in great shape.
Okay, composure. Shut up. Not saying sorry.
15 real.
Oh my God.
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy, and then back to you. It's clear that he hopes this tableau might still turn out to be a bad dream. It's not, though.
Kim, I'm so fucking sorry.
This has got to be the most. Wow.
Yeah, okay.
There's pity there, too, in case you didn't notice. The light swirls in his face and glasses. He doesn't know what to say either.
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
It's a bit bad. Just a little bad, I would say.
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
It's possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage her from taking justice into her own hands.
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it now. You'll just have to hope you luck upon her somehow.
Of course.
Yes?
I got a +1.
Because you're the best qualified. No, that doesn't seem right. You look dumb if you keep the lieutenant waiting for too long.
I'm not going to have a giant ego. Fuck you. Anyways. Let's go sell off this problem. Hello.
Can I help you? Yes. Have you got it? Well. Great. Thank you, officer. That's all I wanted. Payment for services rendered. If you continue to stay here, I just ask that you please pay your nightly bill in advance starting tomorrow.
He's not sorry about his behavior for your sake. Now that you have money, he really wants to make sure you're not angry with him.
The electronic lock to your room has been disabled till 9 p.m. tomorrow. Please pay for each night in advance starting tomorrow. 20 real per night.
I'll take a room here too.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the RCM as guests. Anything else I can do for you?
I was going to say, why didn't you come and hang out with me? And then I realized that is not a good idea. Oh, you know what? Let's,
Yes?
Oh, I guess we can't do it here. How do I debrief?
This is the door to the room you redecorated.
Just a moment. You had some questions earlier, I believe. And besides,
okay, there we go.
We should discuss our progress on the investigation. Let's go out to the balcony.
I look like an uncool dad.
The air outside is brisk. The lieutenant is silent for a moment. He listens to the traffic hum. Then...
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation, first and foremost. But I also remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
I didn't know you smoked.
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes. It's something of a ritual.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly cool with that cigarette.
How did you get so cool,
You mean
Kim?
this? This isn't cool. It's an unnecessary trial of will. Unhealthy.
Keeping the habit within the parameters he's given himself takes a lot of focus. It would be easier to simply quit. Yet, were he to quit, he would lose the cool factor. This man relishes his cool quite a bit, below it all.
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night while
That's
going
fair.
over my notes. Yes, it's been a long and eventful day.
The fucking music.
Well, we inspected the victim's body, so that's good. It was not easily approachable in that state, but we did it. Our inspection could have been more thorough, as it always can, but we have some leads we can follow up on. Then you shot him in the chest, which wasn't ideal, and we still have to get him down from the tree.
Oops. That's really. I just wanted to make sure he was really dead.
Being sober also tends to help with precision. But moving on to the interviews, we weren't able to find the union leader, Evrat Claire, much less interview him. So that's on the to-do list for tomorrow.
Yeah.
We talked to Joyce Messier, but didn't get any information from her. I have a feeling Joyce knows how dangerous the situation really is. We have to get her to talk to us. Above all, though, today was exhausting. What's with all the running? You run about. Is that a stand-up prison 41?
I'm sorry! What the fuck? I want to get, No, I didn't say sorry like that. I meant it in an offended way, like sorry. Shut up, chat.
I have a really good theory about why you're running so fast, son. Just you wait until we get up tomorrow.
I don't know why I do the things I do, Lieutenant Kitsuragi.
It's impressive, especially for a man your age. And in those heels. Nice shoes, by the way. I like the green. Goes with the orange. They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Revachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is imposing fines of up to 1,000 real for offenses, in accordance with an interdepartmental schedule. Yes, although indirectly, as citizens can always request records from their local station. Officers of the RCM have been known to take bribes of less than the prescribed fine amount. It undermines trust in the RCM. The RCM's primary role is to ensure safety. We are not really supposed to play any part in the economic structure of Revachol. We can arrest people, of course, but rather than bringing someone in directly, it's preferable to serve a station coldly. It prevents confusion and overcrowding. As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the one in the watermarks, we are permitted to use whatever force is necessary, and strongly admonished not to abuse that power.
You bitch ass.
You have to supply compelling evidence for why it was necessary to use lethal force. In these cases, your partner is usually your witness. Not a good position to be in, by the way. Internal Affairs handles these cases thoroughly, by cross-examining you for inconsistencies. It is hard to cover for anyone, which is for the best. We don't convict. We arrest and send them to coalition government courts in Couronne and La Delta. The prosecution works off our testimonies and records, which is why it's paramount to keep them. The coalition government, and the moral intern more broadly. The RCM was formed by the coalition government to restore order in the international zone after the revolution. So we did. Now we attempt to maintain that order. No more, no less. Or perhaps it is better to say we were allowed to form. It's a point of contention whether the citizens of Revachol or the coalition government founded the RCM. Silence. A great comment to such a conundrum. The Moralists International are the world's largest political organization. You know who they are. They have been running this place after the revolution failed.
Come on! Sorry, 1 second.
There are a union of center-left and center-right parties across the Real Belt. Our coalition government is just one of its many projects. They also run the ICP, EPIS, most intergovernmental organizations in the world. What do they believe in? They are Dolorians. They believe they continue the humanist project set forth by Her Innocence Dolores Day 4 centuries ago. Others say they are just technocrats. Interesting question. It's a blue forget-me-not. Their motto is love, compassion, self-discipline. I think you can gauge what they want you to think of them from that.
Something ominous.
Yeah.
Something even a little feminine, but in a strict manner.
Feminine, but in a not feminine kind of way.
Something like the dark blue, serious color of the early night sky above.
Dummy mommy! No!
A historic figure? The author of the modern age? You will have to look elsewhere for opinions. The subject of humanism is too abstract for me.
For you, she is something painful, though it's hard to say why.
The moral intern are a fact. I try not to have opinions on facts until they change. And it doesn't look like that's about to happen.
It is more than that. There's some kind of affection in him.
Yes, I did, when I was younger. In my 20s, I considered myself a moralist. A blue forget-me-not, a piece of the sky. They're not all that bad. But the years have changed that. I don't know what I believe in now. No, I believe in the RCM. That's enough for me. Do you?
There's quite some bad fucking opinions here. Like, what the fuck is this, dude?
We are in what is called the twilight of international law. The laws we claim to enforce come from the MI. Without them, we are simply vigilantes. Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people, the Union especially, vigilantes is precisely what we are. Personally, I don't enjoy it much.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The dying lights of the city shimmer below. Slowly, like luminous clouds, they pass on his lenses. The lieutenant looks at his slim cigarette, contemplating the next drag. This soldier is the highlight of the day for me, he thinks. This little stick right here.
They really don't like us here. And the mouth on that kid, Kuno. It's different inland, in Jamrock and the GRIH. It's our fault for leaving this place to the dogs, to the Union, to the company, not daring to come here more often. It's like I told you, this place is an orphan, fallen between the cracks. We run this city. West of the river is RCM land. It's incredibly hard. Human beings are... But we are in control, and it's worth it. The organization works, our systems work. If they didn't, the city would disintegrate. Me too. But I wouldn't count on any drastic changes in our lifetimes.
Yeah.
He is very tired, but the dark circles under his eyes make him look younger, not older.
Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Alright, Kim. Ugh. Yeah, okay, good night. Bye, Kim. Yay.
The fan stands still. The switch must be... The bed is cold and not particularly inviting, but it's yours. The sheets look awful.
Yeah.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night after 9 p.m.
Good night, world.
The sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin. The bed sags beneath your weight as you stretch out and finally close your eyes. And then sleep. And then sleep doesn't come.
But I want to sleep.
Obviously, you're in bed with your eyes closed, but it's not happening.
Why?
Maybe it's the bed's fault. It's a little better. Colors, scenes, and half-formed phrases still litter your mind. Part of you is still trying to solve the case, isn't it? Your breathing steadies. A great silence washes over you until your eyelids twitch in your sleep and images start forming.
Uh-oh. Oh, God!
Do you remember the scent of your childhood? You're not kidding anyone, Harry. You don't remember shit. Tell me. Do you remember your wife's hand on your face? Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go. Tell me, where are your friends? Human beings have friends, Harry boy. Where the hell are yours? They were only cramping your descent into the abyss. Now they're gone. 3 times gone and never coming back. All of it. You failed. You failed me. You failed Elysium. Everything. The Pale and the Isolas. On the surface. The outer magnetosphere. Burning, furious truth. 8,000 years of written history. You really dropped the ball, Harry. 4.6 billion people. And you failed every single one of them. You really fucked up. No, Harry. You were just talking to yourself. That's all you ever do. Even in your dreams. And the act is wearing thin. The spots of the disco ball fade around you. You'll be back in those cold snakeskins in no time. Sweating up the bed. Stinky boy.
Hey, that's kind of rude.
You're not coming back from shit. Thrashing around in that high conductivity state of yours. Bumping into things and acting like a clown. Who are you kidding? You're trying to what? I can't hear you. This is just a word dream now. Jumbled up garbage. The pictures are gone. The bed rises to meet you. A thin, sleep-like state. More glass than velvet, grinding in your head.
So something is wrong. Sleep shouldn't be this bad, this dry, this unnourishing. There's something wrong with your thoughts. Some kind of new type of hangover. Oh yes, party boy, and it's worse than the one before. Just think of the shit you saw. Here it comes too, so soon already. A silent alarm goes off in your head like clockwork, barely let you sleep at all. Time to get those clothes on, Harry. Time to go to work in the shit factory.
Jesus Christ. I don't think he's... I'm starting to think he might not be, mentally okay.
Good going, buddy.
Oh my god, what the hell was that?
Oh, just a dream. You have ones like that all the time. You feel even worse this morning than you did last night. You mean, why are you so tired? Too tired and down to even think? It is worrying, isn't it? You can't be a detective like this. Detectives need to be able to think. That's not really true. Your heart has finally pumped all the speed out of your system, Buster. Time to get some more. Don't do that. Stay strong. The hangover will wear off. You don't need to keep doing this to yourself.
No, I can take this. I'm not going to go looking for...
Are you sure? Ready to live as this pathetic shell of yourself for days? Basically, a week. Let's be honest, 2 weeks. Maybe 3. You won't make it. Half the town will be dead by then. You will be fired.
No, that's a lie. I can do this without the speed. Half the time won't be
Suit
dead.
yourself, slow, sad shell man. See how you do without your spark.
Damn. Okay, I can't pick up these. Okay, listen here, Buster. Hey, can I knock here?
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
There he is, oh god!
Your hands, however skillful, can't manage this task on them.
Yes, I fucking forgot.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. The faucet is quite terribly mangled, but you just might be able to twist its parts into place. You handle the chain cutters deftly, applying just enough pressure. The faucet regains a recognizable shape. The steam stops. Told you that you needed those chain cutters. Everything is connected. Everything has a purpose. The mirror begins to clear slowly without you having to wipe it. Still not happening. It won't come off that easy.
Ah, damn it! Fuck! Fuck! Oh no, the gloves make me look like a fucking tool! Oh my god. Hey, Ryder, do me a favor. Please time that person out. Thank you. Oh shit. Oh, hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
Looks like we can get to work at once. The union muscle turned up. They look rowdy. We should talk to them.
Why don't you just talk to them?
Everything points to the dock workers' union. The belt used for hanging him. The circumstances in Martinez. My preliminary information. Which may, of course, all be wrong. But we still need to talk to them. And it won't be easy.
What do you mean rowdy?
I mean ungovernable. Martinez isn't exactly enthusiastic about the RCM being here. They prefer to be policed by the union. These men here, men who drink beer for breakfast, there's talk of an armed wing of the union called the Hardy Boys, who are responsible for state policing. I think it's them. I completely forgot. Sorry, I had a rough night's sleep. It's them by the looks of it. Loud and nasty, just like the manager said.
It's okay.
One loose thread less to worry about, and one big problem to replace it. That would just escalate tensions. No captain would sign off on it. Solving one murder isn't worth a conflict between the RCM and the Debarders Union. In fact, even the death of 2 detectives might not warrant an all-out war. So let's keep a cool head, okay? One more thing before we do.
Yeah.
We don't have to talk to them immediately. We can walk right past them, continue with our business.
Yeah, streetwise. Zoom right past. Do it on your own terms.
More
crimes. Aren't you curious to know what they have to say about the murder?
I am curious, but now
They're
is not
in no
the time.
hurry to leave. They think they own the place. Anyway, I leave that choice to you. Whatever you decide is fine by me.
I want to get my fucking coat. I'm gonna go get my coat. Also, hello.
Let me handle this. Detective disorientated. Are you still wondering where you are? This is Martinez, in case you've forgotten. I advise you not to overstay your welcome.
Her entire character has shifted. This young woman is cold as ice.
Yes, extremely normal. I'm not a gardener, by the way. I'm a legal counselor for the Dock Workers Union.
Oh, okay.
So let's get to it. You're looking for Titus Hardy? You think he has information that will help you? Maybe he does. That's Titus. Talk to him. But know this. I'll be keeping an eye on you. No strong arming. Nothing official. The District of Martinez does not recognize your authority to make arrests.
It doesn't matter if you recognize our authority. We will make an arrest if we have to.
She says nothing. Her glare speaks for her.
Oh dear, that's not good. Oh. Who the heck is you?
Hello?
Oh, yeah.
Me? No one. I'm just a working class woman.
She doesn't really want to be disturbed that much. If she's such a working class woman, why isn't she working?
Not all the time. Right now I'm browsing books. Even a working class woman needs something to read.
Good.
It is.
I'm a policeman.
I know you are.
Oh, good then.
Mm-hmm. What with?
What with? A lot of things. For example, people tend to go missing.
My husband? No, he's not.
Okay, thanks.
Mm-hmm. You're welcome.
Are you chilling or anything?
No, absolutely not. Are you a policeman or a nanny?
Nanny?
They're not missing, sir.
You know where they are. They're at home, smoking, giving the ladder of vices a chance.
What the fuck is going on right now?
What if something horrible has happened? What if they're dead? That's
Don't
the
say.
bad vibe you got before.
No.
I see. Thanks. I don't mean to disrespect, sir, but you are being a bit of a cockatoo here.
For what it's worth, I agree. But cockatoos can't be stopped when they get like this. It's better to indulge them at this point.
Nothing. Go read up on them if you're so interested. There's a great book in the bookstore.
Maybe you should. What if the cockatoo is your astral captain? Or your heraldic bird?
Wonderful. The store is open.
Her hands move over the book covers. The tips of her fingers look rough, stained with yellow. It seems like she has spent a lot of time at work, smoking. An array of neurons fire up with joy. Bum her a cigarette, lest it turn to pain. The woman before you nods.
God, what a stupid fucking set of thoughts. Sorry, Kim. No! I didn't say that! I didn't say that! I didn't say that! Shut up, chat! Shut your fuck mouth! Shut your fuck mouth! Shut up! I just can't... I have depression! I can't not say sorry! Do you want me to feel bad about saying sorry? Is that what you're trying to do,
Shenpai,
chat?
more like sorry pay.
Yeah, now it doesn't feel so good anymore, huh, chat? Okay, that gets... We have -1 savior fare. Okay, now we have better savior fare.
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught.
Okay, we got this!
No one has claimed.
Go fuck yourself! Holy shit!
Nope, no. That's still too high. What were you thinking?
Sure. Just be careful, okay? I was under the assumption we could ask the leader of this union to help us get this body down. This is why we're here, right? Or it could be that we are just exploring.
He's thinking you've forgotten where you are again.
Do I do it? No, that's too far back. Fuck that noise. Damn it. Damn it. Wait, the autosave?
Well, at least we get to try and punch a racist.
I don't think that's going to go well. Hey man, how are you doing?
The man before you is naked.
Cool.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots, anywhere from 6...
Fuck. Dude, I just look like a fucking fool. What was I going to do? I had quite a few paths I could take. Oh dear. Water lock out of order until Wednesday. Hello.
Good morning to you, officers.
Ah, hello.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife. His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them.
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Revachol.
The words daredevil driver sound ominous to you.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then. Sure thing.
Oh,
It
thanks,
is
man.
salty, it is savory, it is chewy. The hangover only makes the salami more tasty.
Want some too, officer?
Why not?
Well, there's the fishing village, an abandoned fish market, a bizarro church. Not much use to the congregation, though. There always seems to be something wrong with it.
Can I say something that's gonna make me sound insane? I always really liked Australian accents.
Yeah, not really much else. Just bombed out ruins.
I don't know what it is. They always sound very fun to listen to. I think the two accents I really like when it comes to English is Australian and Scottish.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box, a variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Oh.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face. You can feel them pinching your nose and chafing against your brow.
Damn, officer! You look like a mega secret spy. Very secret. They're practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
They're perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes. It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these things on your face.
No, you are definitely not buying those.
I'm too sensible
Are
for
you
this.
sure? But they look so good on you. You should think this through, officer.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses made of cheap Syrahese plastic. The kind of plastic that melts in the sun. Those UV stickers are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool, UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
No luck.
Fuck.
All you find is this lime-colored cellophane visor, produced by a bargain sportswear brand called Amphibian, apparently. There's a malformed green frog on its bent cap.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer. It'll definitely keep the sun out of your eyes while you're shooting criminals. Bang, bang! And all for a mere 6 real.
Thanks, man.
Hey, at least it might actually offer some protection against the sun. Not like those cheap plastic shades.
I hope not.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's get you some real shades.
Froggy! I kinda want him.
Sporty and practical, officer. Good choice.
I have it now. I'm putting it on. I feel so cool. But I don't have my froggy eyes. I kind of look like a mad scientist. Hey, man.
Stuck in the rain in a traffic jam, man. What's on your mind?
Ease into it. Don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter.
My man, I want to know about your soul.
Cool. We all want to know each other's woes and all. But people, man, they have slippery souls.
Just like that, he slips out of your reach. It is possible the yelling didn't help.
True. That really was stupid of me. Wait.
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic.
Hey, we're really close to each other. Woof. I don't think I have visual. No.
You see a set of tire tracks in the... No. These tracks are not interesting at all. Let the street sweeper just sweep them away. Cop habit. You look at everything. This isn't case related, you think.
Oh, okay.
Hard to say.
Okay. Alright, chat. It is once more getting really fucking hot in my office. I think I have to unfortunately call it here for now. I know tomorrow is supposed to be a stream day for me, but tomorrow it's supposed to get 95 degrees Fahrenheit or 35 degrees Celsius with 70% humidity. I think I won't be around. So, send your thoughts and prayers for me, I think. Dang, where do I live? In the middle of Germany. Thank you everybody for joining. I hope me playing Disco Elysium is still fun. I know I failed so many fucking checks, dude. But no, this game is so much fun. It's genuinely just such a pleasant experience. And I genuinely love Kim so much. But everybody does, as I found out, so... Alright, everybody. I'm out of here. I hope you have a wonderful night, and... I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Cop. I'm so sorry.